Okay, so this may sound weird being excited about a microphone. Out of almost 7,000 reviews, look how many positive reviews there are. So I've heard a lot about the Blue Yeti and the Blue Snowball microphones. And they're currently some of the most popular microphones on the market right now. So today I'm going to take a look at the Blue Yeti USB microphone. And I'll leave a link in the description below with current pricing and more information. And I've seen a lot of people say this is big and heavy. And I can tell you already, this thing definitely has some weight to it. Now they have a ton of different colors. I went with the one called Space Gray, but down here it does say Cool Gray. So I'm hoping this is the color that I ordered. And you can see here it's compatible with Mac and Windows. So the cool thing about this microphone is you've got 4 different settings to use: bi-directional, omnidirectional, cardioid, and stereo. And for those of us just starting out, it shows you what each category is used for. And here on the back, it just shows you where the buttons are located. Something kind of funny with their packaging, they gave you a definition of a Yeti, which is a legendary ape-like creature who roams the Himalayas. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. So here's the included USB cable, and they've got a cool little owner's manual that matches the same as their packaging. Okay, so I can definitely tell why this thing is so popular. The build quality on this thing feels really nice. You can see here on the bottom is where you plug in the USB cable, headphones, and where you can screw in for the mount. I probably will be getting a boom arm later on just to see how good it works with this. And as you've probably noticed, you can rotate this. Let's go ahead and rotate this up. And you can see on the front is your volume wheel and your mute button. Then you just got the blue logo up top. Then you got your different patterns on the back and your gain level. This button for the pattern seems really hard to turn, which is probably good. You don't want to switch what mode you're in on its own. And then at the top, covering the microphone itself, is a real nice metal material in that same cool gray or space gray color. So now I can definitely see why everyone really likes the Blue Yeti microphone, just from the build quality alone. But now for the most important thing, let's hook it up and see how it sounds. This is a mic test for the Blue Yeti USB microphone. And this is the mode I think a lot of people use, is the mode called cardioid. And this is good for podcasts, voiceovers, vocals, and instruments. And I have a feeling I'm going to use this mode most of the time when I do my voiceovers for my YouTube videos. So one nice thing about the headphone jack on this microphone, it also acts as a monitor as you're talking into it so that you don't have to talk so loud, which is a really nice feature to have. One thing I noticed right away is just how sensitive this microphone is. I actually turned the gain down a little bit less than halfway just because it seemed to be picking up a lot of details, and I mean a lot. So I've got the microphone in stereo mode, which is good for vocals, ensemble choir, and instruments. This is a mic test for the Blue Yeti USB microphone. And this is currently in the omnidirectional mode, which is good for conference calls, field recordings, events, and orchestras. So again, this is a mic test on the Blue Yeti USB microphone in omnidirectional mode. This is the mic test for the Blue Yeti USB microphone. And this is in the bi-directional mode, which is good for interviews, instruments, and vocal duets, or pretty much anything where you're going to have one person on each side of the microphone. Again, this is a mic test for the Blue Yeti USB microphone in the bi-directional mode. I thought I would just give you a quick example of how it sounds when you're typing on a keyboard, just to see how much you can hear. Now keep in mind the microphone is right next to the keyboard, so you're probably going to hear just about everything. So I guess the question is the Blue Yeti microphone worth it? Well, to me, after my first impressions, I would have to say yes. Not only is the build quality really nice, it just looks really cool sitting on your desk. But besides that, I feel like the way that it records your voice just makes it a little bit cleaner, a little bit more crisp. That just makes it sound a little bit more professional than some of the other mics that I've tested. So I would say if you have a cheaper microphone and it's just not quite what you're wanting, and you want something a little bit cleaner, a little bit more crisp, go ahead and spend a little bit more and try the Blue Yeti. I think you're going to like it. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up if you haven't already. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.